weirdest looking extinct animal you've ever heard of? I'll go first. This.
I have one more, maybe two. This thing. Hallucigenia. Direct evidence that Mother Nature was on an acid trip 500 million years ago. Scientists didn't even know what side was up for over a decade. They thought it walked on stilts, with tentacles on its back and mouths on each of them. And then new fossil evidence came and they were like, they have legs and spikes. The champion weirdest extinct animal was this, the Tully monster. Scientists literally don't know what it is, but here's what they do know. It was an animal. It was alive 300 million years ago. Their mouth was a trunk-like snout with a claw at the end, and their eyes were on stalks that extend sideways. Those traits haven't been seen on any other animal. So what the fuck is this? Scientists have been arguing about it for years. I explain their arguments in my first ever YouTube video, out now. You go check it out and you can decide what you think this thing was. How do you feel knowing the largest spider to ever exist is alive today? Look at it. The Goliath bird eater. Including their legs, they can get to about a foot long. And despite their name, they only eat birds a little bit. They mostly eat insects, but also sometimes frogs and rodents. See the little hairs all over them? They're not a fashion statement. They sense the environment and are also a defense mechanism. And all over those hairs are tiny stinging barbs. When a predator is too close, they rub their legs together and it creates a hissing noise. And the barbs are shot into the air, hopefully landing on the threat. And they live in South America. Having trouble finding a date this spooky season? You might want to try the anglerfish method. Anglerfish have a very unique but successful mating strategy, and it might be perfect for you. Here's how it works. This lovely lady is the female, and this stud is the male. Males have large eyes and nostrils that detect chemicals that females emit as an attractant in order to fulfill their only purpose in life, giving females sperm. When he finally finds his lady, he bites down and never lets go, ever. And over time, his tissues and circulatory system fuse with hers. He loses his eyes, teeth, internal organs, and all sense of individuality and purpose. He becomes a sexual parasite, surviving on nutrients in the female's blood, and providing sperm whenever she's ready. So try it out and let me know how it goes. You wanted me to cool the arachnophobia for a bit, and that's fine. Read the new warning. If you think it might bug you, please leave now. Watch a clip. Here's another one. That is a peepatoad giving birth from its back. I had to do it. Peepatoads typically look like this, flat. And when it's time to reproduce, males deposit fertilized eggs on the female's back. And they slowly sink into her skin and stay there for 3 to 4 months as they grow. And when they're ready, they eject themselves out of their mother's back. And then the mother sheds her decrepit skin, so the process can begin again. Reason 1,000,004, you should be grateful you're not a fish. The gulper eel. This is unacceptable. And before you say, no, this is cute, stop. I don't want to hear it. Look at it. They can open their mouth wide enough to eat prey larger than themselves. Look. Look. Are you kidding me? No. If I was a fish, this would be the most disrespectful way to go. As a zoologist, this is another animal that actually freaks me out. The Humboldt squid. While they're not the largest giant squid, their behavior is foul. Humboldt squid can get to about 8 feet long and are nicknamed red devils because when aggravated, they turn bright red. They're extremely predatory and notoriously cannibalistic. But somehow, that's not the freaky part. Humboldt squid are known to live and hunt in groups. Up to 10? No. Up to 100? No. In groups of over 1,000. And there's footage of it that I show in my new YouTube video out now, where I also talk about the other and larger giant squid. My new favorite thing is happy face spiders. Look, they're very small and timid, and each one has a different face on their abdomen. This one's like a 9 to 5 average Joe. Look, this one's really cute. This is probably my favorite one. This one's also cute in a pitiful way. But fuck this one. I hate this one. This one's cute. It looks really excited. This is a goddamn maniac. This one committed arson and got away with it. I don't know how to feel about this one. He looks sneaky, you know? Up to no good hijinks and tomfoolery. And this one, I don't know about this one. His lips are kind of fucked up. Reason 1,000,005, you should be grateful you're not a fish. The hagfish. This is heinous. Smithsonian calls this the most disgusting creature on the planet. And this video will only keep getting worse. This is its face. Here's another one. They're a type of jawless fish. As you can see from their mouth that looks like a collapse. You know what? I'm not gonna spell it out. These tentacles help them find their prey, because their eyes barely work. When they find a carcass, they pummel into it, using their filthy mouth to eat through tunnels of flesh. And even as a predator, you would be disrespected by them. They produce so much slime. These are real pictures of hagfish slime. So instead of a quick bite, a potential predator would get a mouthful of slimy liquid. You should be grateful these animals are extinct. Terror birds that dominated South America for almost 60 million years. They were extremely predatory flightless birds that first appeared about 6 million years after the other dinosaurs went extinct. There were many species with a variety of shapes and sizes, with the largest getting to 10 feet tall and the fastest reaching 60 miles an hour. But they all had one thing in common: this pickaxe beak that they likely used to strike at their prey and tear flesh from the bodies of their victims. And using fossil evidence, scientists determined they likely had low frequency hearing, which they used to track their prey, and likely communicated with a low roaring sound. They went extinct after the Great American Interchange, when North and South America collided, making them face the predatory mammals from the north. Some made it to Florida, but it didn't last very long.